Can't you just see it, Martin? A clean, safe, purpose-built sports and leisure arena seating 25,000 people.
All I see is a lot of money disappearing down a hole. Probably the one I've just stepped in.
You should dress to suit the occasion, Martin. Be prepared. That's always been my motto.
Boy Scout, were you, Mark? Eh? So you got some sort of Wolf Patrol badge in advanced stadium financing, I presume?
I suppose so, yeah.
Well, go on then. Who pays?
It's not that simple, Martin.
It bloody should be. I don't want to see all my profit from selling off the old ground ploughed into building the new. There's not much purse invested in football clubs. Believe me, I know.
What, not even in the first division?
In case you haven't looked at the league table recently, we're not there yet.
3 points from your last 2 games. You should piss it.
Your last 2 games? You should piss it. What happened to the wee shit all of a sudden, Tonto? Oh, I get it, yeah. If we don't make it, you're going to pull out, aren't you? Oh, very reassuring. Well, let me tell you, Mr. Sadler, while you were poncing round doing your dib, dib, dib and tying knots in your plonker, I was out on the street making my living. And everything I got today is down to my sticking at it. You hear? Sticking at it. You just had one idea and got lucky.
That's a highly selective view of my career, Martin.
I know your types. Dilettantes. Yeah, that's the word, yeah. Always ready for a stunt in a balloon or a bleeding yacht, but always ready to dip out when the going gets tough.
It's called protecting your investments. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it, Martin. Anyway, get the 3 points, we haven't got a problem, have we?
Well, sorry to disappoint you, Sonny. But we have if Gabriella takes against the idea.
If she does that, the solution's simple. Sack her. She's paid to run the team, not to tell the club what to do. And don't you ever call me Sonny again.
Come on, shift.
I had a meeting in town called off at the last minute. Going back to the office seemed overzealous.
You did a runner.
Solicitors don't do runners. Their clients, perhaps. We take away papers to study at home.
Simon, I'm pregnant. I went to the doctor's this afternoon. He reckons I'm about 7 weeks. Well?
I don't know what to say. I'm stunned.
You don't have to be so spontaneous.
Well, how can one... I mean, it's not possible to assimilate it in seconds. I didn't even know we were trying.
Well, nor did I. It's my fault.
Fault? Why fault?
Well, responsibility then. To take the magic tablets when I should.
Darling, it's fantastic news.
You're only saying that because you think that now I can give up the job.
Now, that's a cruel thing to say, Gabriella. I hadn't even thought about that.
Come on, admit it.
No. Besides, my feelings come second here, don't they?
It was my first thought when I knew. Bang goes my job. Not very maternal, eh?
I couldn't say.
God, what a great sense of timing I have. All my abilities as a woman are questioned and tested and scrutinized over the past 18 months. And just when it looks like I'll achieve something, the old trap is sprung on me.
Now, that's melodramatic nonsense. It's not that way at all.
Well, it's how I feel. And more importantly, it's how they out there are going to feel. Manage a football club while she's having a baby? Impossible. Which is why I don't want you to breathe a word of this to anyone, okay? If this gets through to Martin Fisher or the press, well, the next 10 days will be turned into a fiasco. Probably the office asking where you are. Hello. Oh, hello, Jean. Yes. Thank you. Look, could I call you back? The line's not too good. About 30 seconds. How the hell does your mother know? Telepathy?
Well, I just mentioned it to her as a possibility last night, that's all.
Based on what?
On hearing my wife retching at 6:30 every morning. I'm not entirely stupid, you know.
So all that sincerity back there was totally synthetic.
No, it's what I feel, actually.
It's what you think you should feel. You've had time to work it out.
Well, not entirely.
Yes, well, neither have I.
There's one word you're going to hear a lot of in the next 10 days. And that word is...
Bonuses. Right?
pressure! That's right. Pressure. Now, the boss has asked me to work on a few situations we might find confronting us in the next 2 games. So this morning, we're going to work on 2 things. First, penalties. Perry, son, you're our first choice.
Oh, yeah, of course. It's only because nobody else here's got the bottle to take them. 8 out of 10 I got so far this season.
Okay. Now, suppose you go off in our last game injured. We get a penalty. We need it to win. So who fancies it? Come on. Minute to go. Crowd's going berserk. The opposition is having a few less than polite words in your ears. Your heart's jumping out of your chest. If you miss, you're infamous. So, who fancies it?
The skipper's right, Willie. We're just a bunch of cowardly little shits.
No need for vulgarity here. Skipper, nominate somebody.
Well, if I was pushed, I'd say Keith is next best for the dead ball situation.
Thanks for the poison chalice, Skipper. No, not for me, Willie. See, I read Albert Camus at university. He played in goal for Algeria. So he reckoned penalties were an existentialist absurdity, and I just sort of take my hat off to the guy on that one, really.
Well, the more you talk, the less I understand. Anybody else? Okay. I'll nominate Brian.
So you don't like me no more, huh, Willie? Or maybe you think it's okay for an English crowd to take the piss out of a Danish player who misses a penalty.
You won't miss, son. Right, Brian, Perry, Brian. Up into that goal, 10 apiece to begin with. And big man.
I know. Play it for real.
Always.
Come on. We're brandy last time I looked.
I thought it'd be tactful if the mountain came to Mohammed.
Mohammed's still 100 yards away. What's the game?
The game is not to strike any jarring notes of entrepreneurial affluence, so no flaunting the chauffeur, and can we lose a cigar, please?
I thought that these days a successful image was no longer a liability when dealing with the Labour Council.
We can't afford to take any chances. Besides, they do have a total ban on smoking in the town hall.
Oh, well then, Brian. What's your verdict, keeper?
Well, I'm glad he's on our side. Now, I couldn't read a single one of them.
It's because even I don't know where I'm putting the brine.
Hey.
Skipper?
Well, it's still only a training exercise.
Well, he hasn't missed a penalty since he turned pro 4 years ago.
Against Danish goalies.
Hey, don't you slag my brethren, Perry.
All right, I won't. If you can name one.
Rasmussen. And, Lopak.
Go on and give the kid the job, but I'm still first choice if I'm on the park, right? Well done.
Right, off you go into the other practice. Try and bring a bit of class into the proceedings.
Good. We've got a backup penalty taker then.
10 out of 10 that boy Sheffield scored.
Yeah, now all we need is a keeper.
I've got them working on that new practice you asked for.
Willie, a moment, please. How do they seem to you? Is the pressure getting to them yet?
I think so. Between you and me, I reckon they're spooked at the idea of playing the last game with Eddie's mob.
Well, if we win on Saturday, that becomes academic, doesn't it? I was thinking of giving them the rest of the week off. Good idea?
With respect, no. Would give them too much time to think, dwell on things, hang about. Now, what you want is a normal routine with a few new ideas to pep things up.
Just take each game as it comes, eh?
Well, there has to be truth before there's a cliche.
Do you think we'll make it?
Well, I haven't seen enough of the division to know how good they really are. Well, they're a decent bunch of lads. If they want it enough, they'll do it.
I wonder if today's footballers can ever get as worked up about success as the guys in your day could.
We were pretty single-minded back then. We trained, we played, we lived simply. Life is a bit more complicated now, eh?
Come on, let's make the buggers work.
Before we on this side can proceed any further, there are certain mechanisms that you will need to trigger, and quickly. Briefly, these are outline planning permission for Mr. Fisher's company to redevelop the existing ground.
Low-rise executive apartment blocks are at the forefront of my mind.
Although we do have an alternative scheme for low-cost starter homes, haven't we, Martin?
Of course. I mean, that's what we'd really like to do best with the ground. Because what better way for local people who have supported the club to cement that relationship than by living on the very same spot that they once stood on to cheer the team?
The second mechanism that I need to trigger is obviously a similar sort of scheme for my plan for the stadium. Now, you'll know that I've taken only an option on your site, pending full planning permission.
As a form of ultimatum, Mr. Sadler. Well, I'm sure we can make a quick decision if we're happy.
Thank you. Now, the third factor is, of course, the finance. Now, because of what I might describe as the municipal element built into the design, running track, sports hall, swimming pool, Mr. Fisher and I would like to suggest that something in the region of 50% of the cost should be shared by central and local government funds.
50%?
It seems fair to us. It is, after all, supposed to be a partnership between public and private investment. And we are only talking in terms of perhaps £5 million each.
Sorry, Mr. Sadler. Of course we expect to contribute something to the project. I'm just a little taken aback by the sum you mentioned.
Well, it could very well be much less if we attract other smaller partners. £10 million is my worst-case scenario.
And look at what you'd be getting. A spanking new sports stadium for less than half price. We could be holding international track meetings there in a few years' time, with the eyes of the world on our town. And look at what Sheffield's been doing. And they're solid labour, not just marginal.
Let's assume we can find our share.
Yes, but...
With great respect, Mr. Shaw, I hate that phrase. It's negative, defeatist. Would Michelangelo have painted the Sistine Chapel if somebody in authority had said, yes, but can't we make do with emulsion?
I think Martin's asking us to look into the future and be brave.
It seems to me, though, that there is a fundamental flaw in the premise for this scheme. It is based, is it not, on an assumption that your club is about to become a permanent member of the First Division. But if you fail to win promotion, or win it but come straight back down again, there'll be no need for a stadium of this modernity or scale. You'll be back on a diet of 6,000 or 7,000 spectators maximum.
I take his point. Indeed, I made the same one to Martin yesterday. But we have great faith in our team and in our epoch-making manager. We believe that both she and they can deliver the goods. Don't we, Martin?
We do.
How about George?
What?
As a name. It's classical.
George Benson is also a jazz guitarist and singer. Is that all you're thinking about?
Actually, I'm dealing with a very large influx of ideas, thank you. What's exercising you to the point of insomnia?
Nothing much. My head's spinning a bit, that's all.
I suppose you've got to give yourself time to get used to the idea.
What?
Well, this baby growing inside you.
I was actually thinking about my team selection for Saturday's game.
Oh, fine. Well, if we're talking football at 20 to 3 in the morning, you can help me guess why Martin Fisher wants to see me urgently for breakfast in 5 hours' time.
Why didn't you tell me earlier?
Because I didn't want to make you anxious by bringing up the bloody subject of football. Morning.
Simon, how kind of you to come.
I have to catch the 8:52 to Paddington, so can we make this quick, please, Martin?
Sure. 2 continental breakfasts, please, with coffee. There's just a couple of club matters I'd like to talk to you about, informally.
If you're looking for me to replace Anthony Coombs as your all-purpose gopher and whipping boy, forget it. I charge for my professional advice.
Got out the wrong side, didn't we?
Yes, and after an interrupted night's sleep.
I shan't pry. Anyway, a query about the club's sponsorship contract with Mark Sadler.
I don't have a copy of it with me. If only I'd known.
Would I be right in thinking that he has an escape clause to exploit if we fail to make it into the First Division?
As I recall, there's nothing specific. But I know there was something about mutuality of status, which would enable you to dump Sadler if he or his company were found to be involved in anything unsavory and thereby threaten the image of the club.
And that applies to us too?
Unless you're in China, there's no such thing as one-sided mutuality. So Sadler could well insist that your failure to gain First Division status somehow diminishes his company's reputation.
Yes, and I suppose our vice chairman getting banged up for VAT fraud won't look too good either.
I think not. Basically, if he wants to back out of the deal, he can do it. I mean, you could try suing him, but it would be expensive and almost certainly fruitless. Why has he chosen to make this known now?
Well, that's the second little matter I was coming to. You see, there's a distinct possibility of a major ground redevelopment scheme. Well, relocation, actually.
You never give up, do you? It would be like asking a shark to become a vegetarian.
Thank you for that tribute. But for once, this deal is totally kosher, Simon, believe me. But it's only in what you might call the hypothetical stage.
And part of the hypothesis is that you must be a First Division club.
So it would seem. There is one other detail which would need to fall into place, as it were.
Which is?
Gabriella.
What are you getting at exactly?
Well, we'd like you to approach her for us. After tomorrow's match, naturally.
I'm sorry, but if this is a straightforward business arrangement, why shouldn't you do it?
Because I only have to mention the magic words property development for her to go completely off a trolley. And we need her to sell the whole gig to the town and to the supporters.
And me to sell it to her first. Suppose I choose not to do this.
Simon? I thought you were my mate. You know, after what we got up to that night at my club.
Okay, lads, we're here. Now, listen, please. I've booked a private room for tonight so we can all have dinner together at 8. And after that, I'd like you all to remain within the confines of the hotel and to be in your rooms by 10:15. I want us right for tomorrow. Not nearly right, not half right, completely right.
Right. Leave it out here, lads. We'll save the party until we're up, okay? This one's important.
Thank you, Skipper.
Besides, this place is an armpit. I got my one and only dose of the crabs here.
What did I say? That's not good. That's my girl. Who's good? That's a Jake.
Shot and discus.
Shit.
Yeah. Do what?
It's too boring.
Bit naff, isn't it? Staying in night before a match.
I thought that's what you're supposed to do, as a pro.
Yeah, well, bit of discreet lurking around town never did any harm. Eases the tension, like.
I think it must be old-fashioned. I can't think about anything else at the moment, other than tomorrow's game.
You nervous then?
For sure.
I get nervous too, you know, before we go out on the pitch. But then once I'm in the game, I'm super confident. You should try these before you go to sleep. I take them for a game sometimes. Help me relax. Snooker players swear by 'em. Beater or something. Stops their queuing arm getting the wobbles.
Where do you get them from? Chemist?
No. Got my own supply.
They're not legal then?
Well, I mean, you don't advertise that you're taking them. But what the eye don't see, the art don't grieve over, eh?
Well.
Give them a try.
Okay, all right. Now, don't lose yourself, right? Concentrate on you. 90 minutes, right? Now go for it.
Right, thank you, boys. Today is very simple or very difficult. Now, it'd be nice to win. A draw would be neither here nor there. A defeat would put all the pressure in the world onto our backs next week. That's one way of looking at it. On the other hand, this lot are crap. They've done nothing all season except fluke a couple of late games to stay out of the relegation zone. They have nothing at stake today. We do. We're also a better team than them. We play better football. And we can afford to relax because we have one more match as a failsafe. We should piss it. Yes. Difficult or simple? You choose.
Come on, yellows, just take them, yes!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10!
Looks like a draw. That's no good for us, is it?
I haven't got my calculator handy just now, Mark. Besides, our rivals are 3-0 up.
Then you need 2 points from your last match. As you can't get to it, it'll have to be 3. Unless you can negotiate it, of course.
Got this one all right, boss.
Willie, he dived.
Keith Nichol. He's as honest as a day's long. Besides, the ref owes us this one.
Come on, boys, heads up. There's another chance to come.
The boss is right. And we'll be owed some luck after today.
It's not bad luck to miss a penalty.
It was luck that we got one. It was obstruction at best.
Wouldn't be saying that if we'd scored from it.
Come on, Brian. Hey, don't dwell on it. Can happen to anyone. Just nerves.
I wasn't nervous enough. That's the bloody problem, Mrs. Benson.
What time is it?
10:30. I let you sleep on.
Oh, shit. I better get to work.
Darling, it's Sunday. What time did you get back last night?
About 1. Coach broke down on the motorway. Oh, talk about symbolic. Is this off?
I don't think so. It seems fine.
I think I'm starting to get morning sickness. The smell of your coffee's making my stomach turn. Oh.
I didn't bring the newspapers up in case you miscarried at the sight of them.
That bad, eh? Oh, come on. Complete my weekend. Tell me what Martin Fisher wanted with you the other day.
This afternoon, when you feel better.
Well, if I have to feel good before you tell me, I'm already worried. Come on. Simon.
Well, it's another property scheme, but a potentially rewarding one.
For Martin Fisher, right?
Not exclusively, no. They want to build a new all-seat stadium on the outskirts of town, complete with community facilities. The council, it looks like, will even put up half the money.
The rest coming from selling the current ground?
Gabriella, it's the future.
Well, I was reacting to their immaculate sense of timing, actually. I mean, one vital game left, and they choose now to stir everything up?
Well, that's partly Sadler's fault. He's putting a gun to Fisher's head. He wants the deal in place so he can go ahead as soon as we get promotion.
And if we don't? Oh, this is ridiculous. We've got pressure by the bucket load already.
I'm sorry to make matters worse, but they want you to back the idea. Convince the fans it's a good move.
To transplant a club after 60-odd years on the same ground? To make the fans schlep out to some faceless and plastic stadium surrounded by home care warehouses and hamburger restaurants? They've asked you to spike me, haven't they?
That's an unnecessarily emotive reading of the situation.
Simon, do they realise that if this comes out on Saturday, there could be a demonstration? A pitch invasion? Not to mention the effect it's going to have on the players. The game will seem like a sideshow.
Where are you going?
I feel sick. Sorry, Martin. Would you mind not smoking for once?
What's come over you all of a sudden? Gone green?
No, but I will do if you light up. I've just got a bit of a sinus infection, that's all.
So, how do you feel about the prospects of this move?
Not unsupportive, but I'm not wild about the timing.
Sadler's fault.
Not entirely, obviously. You didn't persuade him to wait, did you? Look, I'll back you. I'll write the flannel for the programmes. I'll make a pre-recorded announcement for half-time.
I'm waiting for you to tell me you're joking.
But on 2 conditions.
Call him.
I want to set up a steering committee, or whatever you wish to call it, to discuss all the aspects of the proposed move.
Fine.
Now, on that committee, I want...
Hang on.
On the committee, I want myself, 2 players, Nicol and Coughlin probably, because they're the brain and the heart of the team. I also want the chairman and deputy chairman of the supporters club, plus any other individuals who come forward to represent interested parties.
I have to get a bigger boardroom by the sound of it. Right. I'm happy.
No, that's only 1, not 2. I think we should be prepared to offer the fans a referendum on the issue.
You're kidding? A £10 million investment and people with no stake get to vote on it?
Martin, they do have a stake, if you care to see it. Every time they come through a turnstile, they buy a share in their club. Now, if you can't respect that, how can you possibly think of spending 10 million on something they may not even want?
All right. I'll put it before this steering committee. God knows how we ballot them. Show of hands after the match.
Well, you've got all their addresses from the identity cards. So just look on this as a way of giving the membership scheme some meaning.
That all?
Yes. I hear that all this may depend on us gaining promotion anyway. So it's a good job that the one thing I can't guarantee to give you is the right result.
Boss, what's all this about? Why weren't we told?
Well, it's what you call a strategic leak, Trevor. And you will be told. Well, are being told. Consulted, in fact.
Not exactly tactful, though, is it? Our biggest game ever, and the club announces that it's pissing off to pastures new.
It's only 3 miles away, Brian.
It don't matter if it's 3 furlongs away. You're still deserting your bedrock support. I mean, I've got the ashes of about a dozen fans in my goal now.
I thought they usually stuffed them and stuck them in a director's box.
Well, anyway, nothing has been decided yet, and it won't be without your approval and that of the fans.
I believe that when I see it.
Yeah.
Come on, Brian, let's get warmed up.
Morning, boss.
Morning, Willie.
All set for the vital week.
Oh, I haven't had time to think.
I asked a pal of mine to have a look at Eddie's team on Saturday, just in case we need a report.
Well, I'm more worried about what we'll do than what the opposition's up to.
They throw a lot of big men forward at set pieces, apparently.
So Eddie's under pressure too, huh?
You leaked this.
Why should I do that? Besides, it's not inaccurate. It's a fair statement of the positions we're taking on the issue.
He was obviously well briefed. You don't understand, do you? There are a host of micro-issues involved here.
Yeah?
My company's image, for one. I had particular plans in motion for the announcement of this scheme.
A free-fall parachute drop into the centre circle by the RAF dog team with laptop computers strapped to them.
If you must know, I've been talking to Downing Street. Ushering in the new dawn of football. A caring partnership between private enterprise and public money. Makes the back page of the Daily Star look cheap, doesn't it?
Look, I'm sorry. But whatever garden party plans it aces, at least this story tells the public where we're at. And that keeps us all in place. You, me, the council, my bank, and her across the corridor. Anybody going outside the tent to piss back in now will get a rough ride.
My people had this ground valued yesterday. Undeveloped, it's worth about 4 million. Developed, they reckon 9.
My people say 12.
Ah. Hence the leak. Well, if I find that the council is now upping the price of the site, I will sue you for compensation.
The council will play it straight. You've got a good hand. So have I. All right, so we've been called sooner than we'd liked. But we still get the pot. So bloody well relax, will you?
I'll relax when the 3 points are in the bag.
The boys will deliver.
Push it here.
Pretty Kate!
Perry!
Perry! You're carrying too much weight to get anywhere near that ball, Skipper.
I didn't see you come off your line, you fat pillock.
That's because I've got faith, Perry. I know that if Terry misses across, you will too.
All right. Gather round, please. Well, that was pretty uninspiring, wasn't it?
Don't want to leave the good stuff out on the park, do we?
Save it till Saturday.
Really? You're frightened, aren't you? You're frightened you might actually do it on Saturday. You've been coasting around in the lower divisions for so long, the idea of something new and challenging and unknown is unnerving you. I can see it in your eyes. I can sense a collective will to stick with what you know.
What is this, mind reading?
No, it's in your game show. Who dares wins promotion.
Do you know, I couldn't have put it better myself, Brian, because you have got to decide for yourselves in the next few days what you want your careers in the game to add up to. Something or nothing. Willie and I can only give you so much. Now, you know we want you to win. We want to know if you want to win.
If you don't mind me saying so, boss, you're out of order there. And wrong.
Fine. Tell me why.
Well, I think I can speak for the team, this once at least. We're all a little unsettled. It's not just any team we got to beat on Saturday. It's Eddie's team.
So, what do you want to do? Lose to make him feel good?
The fact is, Eddie left here because you carved him up. And here he is with the perfect chance to pay you back in spades by buggering up our chances of making a big time.
I don't believe what I'm hearing. You're turning Eddie into some kind of avenging angel. Do you want me to get a witch doctor into the dressing room? Would that help? Eddie was a second-rate player. He wasn't much better as a coach. Now, if you seriously think that he's got enough up here to get his players to outplay you, I'd rather you didn't turn up on Saturday.
So, when are you going to let the team know?
I'm not sure. Saturday, maybe. After the game.
Sounds like you made up your mind.
Well, yes and no.
Very lucid.
What I mean is, yes, I'd like to stay on in the job. But I owe it to myself. And from what you say, Fisher would almost go out and buy me a creche. But it can't be purely my decision, can it?
You mean you'll be leaving it to me to decide?
Well, no. Sorry, I assumed you'd back me. I mean, I'll leave it to the players.
The players?
Yes, you see, if they win on Saturday, the challenge of steering them through the First Division would be too enticing to turn down.
But if they lose?
Well, I'll still have made my point. That a woman can take a men's professional team to the brink of the First Division. It would then be up to others to follow me, and outstrip me if they so wished.
And will you deign to let the players know of their part in this momentous decision-making process?
No, of course not. It would be unfair on them.
Make Saturday's game a little like Russian roulette.
Without the fatality, one hopes.
Ah, but will you abide by the result?
Yes, of course. Mind you...
Gabriella.
I'm afraid Mr. Sadler hasn't arrived yet, Mr. Fisher.
Oh, well. I'll wait in the lounge, thank you, Dennis.
Certainly, sir.
But, bring me a bottle of Perrier Jouet Belle Epoque 82, will you? Oh, and Dennis, book me a room. I plan to get exceedingly merry.
Sir.
Eddie, how pleasant.
Mr. Chairman.
I mean, skip the informalities, Eddie. Join me in a drink, will you? Out with the little lady.
She's on duty.
On duty? She a copper, then?
Geriatric nurse.
Sounds like you've landed on your feet. So, what brings you here, then?
Supposed to be meeting a journalist. Sunday correspondent or something wants to do a profile on me over dinner.
Well, well. Fame at last.
Bastard's half an hour late.
Never mind. I'm waiting, too. Thank you. I'll deal with it. Have a glass of champagne with me. Oh, no. Oh. You don't, do you?
No, I don't.
Incorruptible, eh? I'm seeing our sponsor, Mark Sadler.
I read about you selling off the ground.
And?
It's not for me to say, is it?
Go on. You're amongst friends.
I think it's a shitty business.
Oh, have I got your old sentimentalist for the terraces, Eddie? The steel fences, the razor wire, the crush barrier against your ribs, the piss swilling around your shoes. What memories. So what do you think about Saturday, then?
Is that any business of yours, Mr. Fisher?
Eddie, lighten up. I only asked to see if there's anything you wanted laying on before the game.
Such as?
Extra tickets. Hospitality, you know. You wouldn't be embarrassed about a pre-match presentation, then?
What for?
Long and faithful service to our club. The prodigal return.
I've only been away 8 weeks. Besides, you look out of place.
How so?
Too cozy. It's a bit like this, really. Then if my players laid down and died in front of your players, there'd be questions.
Surely not. Oh, just as a matter of interest, Eddie, how much will it take to get a result?
I'll make allowances for the fact that you're pissed, Fisher.
Eddie, don't get a strop on. It's purely hypothetical. We need a win. You don't. We have a lot at stake. You don't. We could be on the threshold of a fortune. And in a small way, so could you.
Yeah, that'll do.
All right, fellas, I'd like you to meet today's special guests.
Wouldn't be Tarby, would it?
Hey! Oh! Look, I've got you bastards down for a home win today on my coupon, so you better deliver, okay?
How are you?
Hello, Friday. All right.
All about it.
Kevin, you're right.
Don't call him
looking good, mate. Cheers. Clean sheet today.
You bet.
Yeah, do right.
You bet, mate.
Yeah, that's it.
Are there any changes in the team today?
Oh, excuse me. Eddie?
What's this? Another bride?
Come on, a kiss for old time's sake. May the better team win, blah, blah, blah.
You trying to psych me out?
Me? No, hey, I'm just wishing you well.
And show me how relaxed and confident you are.
Eddie, I'm not that subtle. I'm not that confident either. If they play like they've been training all week, you'll have it won by the half.
Yeah. Pull the other one.
Oh, sod off, you're paranoid.
Nothing paranoid about me, Mrs. Benson. You should have a word with that chairman of yours. Tried to get me to throw the game the other night.
Hey, you're joking.
You know Fishy. Don't tell me you don't know. Go on, ask him. Find out what a bent little club this is. Always will be.
What's the matter? What are they?
Don't ask, boss, but you don't know.
What the hell are they?
Don't get all holy. You pull a cheap stunt like inviting Paul Kennedy in to G up the lads. I prefer this way. They're only beta blockers.
What for?
To cope with the bloody pressure. The pressure from the crowd, the press, the board, our families. You, every week.
Why didn't you tell me? I can get help for you.
A manager, hell. You don't understand, do you? You'll never understand. I mean, you obviously think I'm the only one, don't you? I get them for whoever needs them. So don't go at the top, boss. Let it be.
Nico, you're out of the team! No, you stay out.
I'm just going to wish the lads good luck.
Well, forget it. You've done enough damage.
What do you want about?
You and Eddie. You total prick. Talk about losing the game before we start. You ought to be arrested.
He's winding you up. Well, Sadler set us up. It's nothing serious. I mean, nothing happened.
Well, tell Eddie.
Pull him out, Barry. Take him for a walk. Then bang, put the long one over for Perrier Charlie.
Boss. Boss.
Perry should come off. Do you want Keith Nicol on?
Whatever you think, Willie.
Keith.
Okay, Charlie, head up, come on.
Bugger the penalty, bugger the cynical foul.
What's up? Can't take the pressure.
What pressure's that, Eddie?
you.